One of the most eagerly awaited matches in recent rugby history.
The spirit of nation building and reconciliation.
Tonight, at last, something for all South Africans to celebrate together. Black and white side by side along the streets.
That we are now in a new South Africa.
Unashamedly partisan, President Mandela rallies the Springboks team, a show of support and a little advice.
I have warned our boys that they are playing against world champions, a very good team. But I'm sure that we have a very good chance of emerging victorious.
Inside the Newlands ground, final preparations, while outside, everyone is now in place for the big day. All around Cape Town, the party has already begun. The miles of television cables ready to beam pictures to a worldwide audience, evidence of the sport's increasing business potential. Fitting then that further details emerged today of a multi-million-pound sponsorship deal for England. It could net the players £30,000 a year. Rugby is fast losing grip of its amateur status, a status reportedly shed by Australia long ago. The world champions looking relaxed tonight as they prepare to defend their title. They've rehearsed 3 different opening ceremonies because of Cape Town's unpredictable winter weather, but the forecast is good and should provide ideal conditions for a spectacular showpiece, followed by one of the most eagerly awaited matches in recent rugby history.
Well, how are you?
President, very nice to see you, sir.
Oh, nice to see you.
Very good
Oh,
to
nice
see
to see you.
Very good to see you.
Oh, it's a big battalion, eh?
Yes,
Yes, how are you?
Alistair Hignall.
Very good. Very good. How are you? How are you? How are you?
Sitting here, sir.
Of course, this is Trigger McDonald.
Huh? Oh, yes, no, we know each other.
Mr. President, how important is it for South Africa to be hosts for the Rugby World Cup?
It is very important because it indicates the acceptance of South Africa by the international community. We must bear in mind that there will be 16 different rugby teams from 16 countries all over the world. And this tournament is amongst the 5 top sports events in the world. It will boost our own industry, our own economy, because it will lead to a robust program of construction, hotels, and tourists into the country, foreign exchange. And it will also be a measure of our sportsmen and sportswomen in relation to world standards. And therefore, it's a very exciting moment for us.
As you say, sir, it's going to have a very profound effect on the country in every way, isn't it?
Oh, yes, that's what I'm saying. And it is, of course, a pity that Chester Williams, the only black star who is in the first 15, will not be playing because of injury. And so the team will appear now as being simple lily white. But I am informed by the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Steve Tshwete, that this is the last time in which a team that we field will not represent the overwhelming majority of the population. And however, it is quite clear that if now that team is not selected on the basis of color. It is selected on merit. And it's not easy to train and bring people up to standard who have been denied opportunities for more than 3 centuries, and especially during the last 45 years.
So is there an interest in rugby among black South Africans?
Oh, certainly. There is an interest. And the fact that Chester Williams is included in the team, and the fact that Tobias also played in the 80s, and a first-class game, does show that if blacks have got the opportunity, they will take advantage of it and glitter like any other white player. And when I talk about blacks, I'm talking about coloreds, Indians, and Africans.
Have you ever had any interest in the game? I read in your autobiography that you were more of a man interested in boxing and athletics and so on. Have you had any interest at all in rugby?
No, that's true. I have been an amateur boxer and, of course, taking part in athletics and soccer, football. But I never played rugby. I thought it requires a man who's much more stronger than myself.
Although boxing required an element of strength, Mr. President.
Well, at least you can move away, from your opponent and so on. But rugby is, to me, quite a tough game. It's very interesting, it's very scientific, and it's a religion to a part of our community. And I like watching rugby, but it's a very difficult sport.
Phenomenon, formidable, even freak, Jonah Lomu can only be described in extremes. For once today, taking a back seat as finalists New Zealand were welcomed again to Johannesburg. A man of few words.
Can you repeat yesterday's performance next weekend, Jonah?
Considering his extraordinary single-handed demolition of England the day before. A time for reflection for them today. Pride intact, but easing bruised limbs at a health club. And their verdict after meeting Lomu's painful power play head-on.
He is the most amazing athlete I've ever come across. He really is. People say, oh, well, he's big. Not only is he big, but he's incredibly fast, and he gets into his stride very quickly, and he's balanced. And when you put all those together, it's fairly awesome.
So what exactly is it like to tackle Jonah Lomu at 6'5", near 19 stone, and with a top speed of 21 miles an hour?
To give you an idea of the sort of force that was required to stop him by someone running into him, that's the equivalent of someone lying down on the ground and 20 56-pound bags of potatoes being piled up on top of them.
And will he follow his Kiwi role model, Vaiga Twigamala, to the riches of rugby league?
Well, it's unprecedented interest. He's the total athlete, really. Such a big man, but well balanced and so fast. He'd be a sensation wherever he played.
He won't, though, be signing professional forms this week, so the South Africans have just days to work out what no other team has so far, how to bring this giant to the ground. If they don't, the World Cup will be leaving here at the weekend. Steve Scott, News at 10, Johannesburg, South Africa.
You talked about the fact that a number of people from all over the world will come to see the new South Africa. When they come here for this World Cup, what do you think they'll see about how this country has changed?
Well, firstly, there is the fact that all sections of our community are now manning government institutions from local to national level. And secondly, they will also see the spirit of nation building and reconciliation manifesting itself in every section of our community. They will see that we have now thrown the doors of education open for every child, irrespective of his color. They will see that we are feeding no less than 5 million needy children free of charge. They will also witness that from this year, education for grade 1 has been free and compulsory. And they will hear that we propose adding grade 2 next year, and so on until we reach a grade 10. They will see programs of urban renewal in which we are now introducing waterborne sewerage, fresh and clean water for rural communities which had never enjoyed those privileges. They will also see that we have now completed the period of planning, and that what we promise our people in the run-up to the elections is now beginning to be implemented. They will also see that we are treating children under 6 and pregnant mothers. We're giving them free medical care. And all these will herald, will indicate to everybody that we are now in a new South Africa.
Mr. President, the big $64,000 question. Who is going to win the World Cup? Will South Africa have a chance?
Well, I did say yesterday in a light vein to the press that Chester Williams will win. But the best team will win. I would hope that South Africa should win, and I'll back them up fully. But of course, I will be prepared to congratulate the best team that wins.
And you're looking forward to it, sir?
Oh, certainly. Yes, I do. It's a great event for us and for our boys.
Mr. President, thank you, sir.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
South Africa is united in celebration tonight after an historic victory over the mighty All Blacks in the Rugby World Cup final. New Zealand were beaten by a dramatic injury-time drop goal. Nelson Mandela told the Springboks, "Thank you for what you've done for South Africa."
The teams could still not be separated after 80 minutes, and amid unbearable tension at Ellis Park, the game went into extra time.
Tonight, at last, something for all South Africans to celebrate together. Black and white side by side along the streets, as this country absorbs a new national pride, a new self-esteem. Steve Scott, ITN, Johannesburg, South Africa.